action and the mirror's reflection. I'm a dancing with myself when there's no one else inside, in the crowded lonely night. Well, I wait so long for my love vibration, and I'm dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. When there's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove, but I'm dancing with myself.
Alright, so here are the new Raiders of the Lost Ark figures from the new Indiana Jones toy line. Now, first let me go over a few things. The reason I'm doing all of these figures at once, all in one part or one segment, instead of all of them individually in their own reviews, is because practically every figure has almost the same amount of detail, the same quality, and the same quantity, the same amount, and they all have the same amount of articulation. The articulation is pretty much the same in every figure. So we have the basic elbow, like two joints at the elbow, one to swivel the lower arm and one to bend the elbow. One at the top arm to rotate the arm. We have our own wrist swivels. Ooh, my voice. We have leg, torso, and head. That's pretty much the articulation for every single figure. The only figure that has two more points is good old Indy. Let me see if I could move the camera. There we go. And zoom in. As you can see, he has 2 more points of articulation in his knees, and no other figure has it. I would also like to point out that each figure also comes with swivels at their feet, so you can position them in a better way. Okay, that was a tripod. Okay, but yeah, all the figures come with the same details, same articulation, and they're all pretty much the same size, which is 3 3/4 inch. Which is one of those collectible sizes for figures. So to get started, I think I'm going to go ahead and start with Belloc here. Alright, as you can see, here's Rene Belloc. He has some mild resemblance to Paul Freeman as Belloc in Raiders of the Lost Ark, but there were some better looking figures that I've seen. He looks like he does at the climax scene. However, it would have been better if they came out with a Belloc figure that came with a suit like he wears mostly throughout the whole film. He comes with they call it a ram-headed staff, but all I see are like the ram's horns. But there's no ram head. That's bogus. They try to make it look like if it was an actual ram head from behind, but if you turn it around, you don't see anything. Not to mention the plastic is kind of wobbly. As you can see right there, his staff kind of wiggles a little bit. There, it fit into his hand. He's a pretty good figure, to handle. But that's pretty much it. Let's put it back. Alright, next is, I think, Marion. Marion is actually one of the flimsy figures. She feels very skinny. And that doesn't look like Karen Allen at all. However, the outfit resembles her in the marketplace very much. She comes with a pan and a sword. And that is it. She's one of my least favorite figures out of all these 4, in my opinion. Put this back. Okay, and then it's Sala. Alright, Sala's one of the better figures, however, the face does not look like Sala in the movie at all. I find it very bogus. But the feel of the figure and the like his outfit, his shovel fell. Oh yeah, and one thing I want to point out about the shovel is that, look at that. The plastic made for the shovel is very stupid. It's all wobbly. They should have made a very still, hard plastic shovel. But no, look at that. Put that down. And here we have Sala. The plastic used for his, I'm going to call it robe or whatever it is. It feels pretty good. He also comes with a torch that looks mildly realistic, and I like it how they added it with him. He's pretty cool. Alright, so let's see if I could put it back. Alright, and then last but especially not least, we have Indy. Indiana Jones. One and only. Alright, now, Indy is one of my, of course, the favorite figure that I have. My favorite figure. He comes with a pistol, as you can see right there. I'm not going to try to take it off because it's just going to knock everyone down. Because if it knocks him down, it'll knock the people in the back. He comes with actually 2 sets of whips. One is right here on a little latch that he has on his belt. You can actually hook it up to him. One is coiled up, just for look. And the other one is extended and wobbly, but it makes it look as if he's actually whipping. He comes with a little cargo bag that I'm not sure if you could take it off or not. And he comes with a little gun holder or whatever you call it. And you could actually fit the gun into that little case. I thought that was especially neat. He has the most articulation out of all the other figures, and he has a nice resemblance to Indy from the film. And he looks pretty cool. My favorite figure. The only downside is that you can't take the hat off, so he could look like, you know, sometimes he takes off the hat and then you could put it back on and make a stop motion or whatever you want, you know, role playing. But you can't. Only the Indiana Jones figure from the Kimberly Crystal Skull hat is able to do that. You could take off his hat and put it back on. But this figure is just like this, but he's my favorite out of all the Raiders of the Lost Ark figures that I have right here. Alright, and also forgot to mention that he also comes with a fertility idol that he steals at the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Pretty nice and pretty detailed. Put this back. So the Raiders of the Lost Ark figures are pretty good. However, I don't recommend getting any more, such as like the German soldiers or the Cairo swordsmen. Just get all the main guys, and you'll be satisfied with that. Okay, so here I am to grade the Raiders of the Lost Ark figures from the Indiana Jones toy line. So basically, pros, good articulation. For small figures, 3 3/4 inch figures, articulation is incredible. Collectible size. The size for these figures is fairly good, and it makes them feel as if they're collectibles. Neat accessories. The accessories that come with the figures are very good. No, very detailed, very nice, and neat hidden relic promo. I like how it comes with a little gimmick that you open the box and you're like, what's in there? And then you open the box and you find out what the hidden relic for each figure is. That's pretty cool. And that is it. Cons, inaccurate. Inaccuracy. Inaccurate. The figures don't resemble the actors that we see on the screen very much. And weak plastics, weak plastic. Some of the plastic for these figures is very feeble and very weak, especially Solo's shovel. His shovel sucks. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and give the whole line, not just each individual figure, but the whole line, a grade of 8.2, which is a B-. So if you were a fan of the first Indiana Jones movie, go ahead and get these figures from the first film. However, if you liked Kingdom of Crystal Skull, whether you liked it or you didn't like it, I don't think you should go for those figures. Just get the main characters that started it all, especially Indy. Get an Indy figure. He's the best. Until next time, I'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoyed the review. See ya.